Good morning, grade 9s, and welcome back to your last lesson for the week on equations. Today is Friday, the 17th of April, and we are going to look at equations involving brackets. Okay, very easy. You should find this very easy. The only step that we're adding here basically is adding a bracket that needs to be simplified and maybe more terms on each side. But I'll walk you through step by step how we're going to tackle these sums. Okay, example 1, it says solve for x if 3 bracket x minus 4 plus 5 is equal to x plus 3. Okay, step 1, how do we get your brackets away? We don't work with the brackets, we want to simplify that, so we're going to distribute that 3 into the brackets. So the 3 is going to be multiplied by the x and the negative 4. 3 times x is 3x, 3 times negative 4 is negative 12, that plus 5 comes down is equal to x plus 3. Okay, I just want you to stop over there. Step 2, it says simplify each side. Okay, and please people, some of you say, I can do it all at once, I'm just going to throw them over, I'm going to do the inverse, and I'm just going to, you make so many mistakes with that, so please can I ask you to simplify each side first. If there's like terms on either of these sides, first add and subtract them, first simplify them, so that you only have 2 terms left on the left hand side and 2 terms left on the right hand side. Okay, or it's not always 2 and 2, sometimes you just left with one like term, but please just simplify it so that you can't anymore. All right, so over here you can see there's a negative 12 plus 5 that you can simplify, and minus 12 plus 5 gives you negative 7. Okay, can I simplify on this side anymore? No. Can I simplify on this side anymore? No. Now you can get all your x's on the one side and all your whole numbers on the other side. Okay, all your like terms on each side so that you can simplify them even more. So you've got 3x. That positive x comes over to this front side to join that 3x, but he's a positive, so as he crosses the equal sign, he becomes a negative. Okay, 3x minus x gives you a 2x, and over here there's a plus 3. Once that negative 7 goes over, it becomes a positive 7, and 3 plus 7 gives you 10. Okay, what is happening to x? It's being multiplied by 2. What is the inverse of multiplying by 2? Dividing by 2. So you divide with 2 on the one side, divide with 2 on the other side. 2x divided by 2 just gives you x, and 10 divided by 2 gives you 5. Okay, we're going to look at quite a big sum, or quite a long sum now. Example 2, solve for x if, look at how long that one is, 3x plus 2 minus 2x minus 5 minus x minus 2 is equal to negative 2x plus 3 plus 11. Okay, so let's do this. We can do this one. Okay, so step 1, we said get rid of your brackets. So everywhere we have to go and distribute the term in front, or not just the term, or the sign and the term into the bracket to get rid of those brackets. So I'm going to do it very slowly with you. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times positive 2 gives you a positive 6. Okay, that minus 2 times x gives you minus 2x. Negative times a negative gives you a positive. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay. Minus times a x is minus x. Minus times a minus is a plus. If there's nothing there, there's a 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Equal to negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Minus times a plus is a minus. 2 times 3 is 6. And then that plus 11 is just there at the back. It just has to come down and join your sums. Okay, now do you see how many terms you've got, or like terms you've got over here and like terms over here? So please simplify first before you start throwing over. Okay, so you're going to have, I highlighted all the like terms for you. 3x minus 2x minus another x. So 3 minus 2 is 1x. 1 minus 1x falls away. So it's nothing left, no x's on this side. 6 plus 10 is 16, plus 2 is 18. is equal to, are there any like terms here that I can simplify? Yes. Okay, that negative 2x, there's no friends with him that we can plus or minus with, so he just comes down. Minus 2x, and minus 6 plus 11 gives you a positive 5. Okay, so now you can start throwing over. I just saw my negative 2x, I put over to that side, it became a positive 2x is equal to a 5 minus 18. I just want to quickly show you here with the order. If you had, I'm just going to rewrite it, 18 is equal to negative 2x plus 5. So once you bring that negative 2 over, it becomes a positive 2x, is equal to, let's say you want to go squish in that negative 18 in front of the plus 5. So do you see here, I put it at the back. It doesn't matter where it goes and stands. Okay, so if there's a 5 there, and that comes over, it becomes a negative 18. 5 minus 18 does give you negative 13. Let's say you did it the other way around. You said 2x is equal to, you squished the negative 18 in first, then the plus 5. Negative 18 plus 5 still gives you negative 13. So it doesn't matter about the order where you squish it in. If you squish it in the front of the 5 or the back of the 5, it doesn't matter because the sign goes with it. It still stays a positive 5, and then the minus 18 comes over, or you have the negative 18 in front, you squish it in front, and then the plus 5. It still gives you the same answer. Why? Because 5 minus 18 is the same as, if I bring, as long as the sign goes with that term, minus 18 plus 5. That's the same. Okay. All right. Then let's just finish this sum. So 2x is equal to negative 13. What is happening to the x? It's being multiplied by 2. What is the inverse of multiplication of 2? Dividing by 2. But what you do on the one side, you have to do on the other side. So 2x divided by 2, that 2 and 2 cancels out. It becomes x is equal to negative divided by positive is a negative, and 13 over 2 stays like that. Not a nice answer, but it is the correct one. Okay, please just remember, just the final, it helps if you work very neatly, if you write your equal signs sort of underneath each other, and please remember not to write your equal signs, another set of equal signs here in the front. You can't say that is equal to 2x is equal to negative 13 is equal to 2x is equal to negative 13, but you can't have equal signs here in front. Because we in equations work with a left hand side and a right hand side, you are allowed to say thus. 3 little dots say this, this is equal to this, thus. Simplified, this is equal to that, thus that is equal to that. Okay, so please, I don't want to see any equation signs or here in the front as well. Okay, and then your homework, and hopefully you can finish it quickly so that you can have a good weekend, is on page 135 and 136, exercise 9.5, number 1, A to J. Thanks guys, have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye.